Hi there and welcome to SharqiDance. My name is Yame and every Thursday I'm here on this channel breaking down basic belly dance movements. Over the past couple of months, I have been breaking down hip movements that I consider to be the building blocks of most hip isolations in belly dance. So these are techniques that are really important to master so that we can advance and learn movements that are more complex and maybe a little bit more difficult. So before I close out this topic and move on to techniques and concepts for the upper body, I wanted to close out this section of our hip techniques with some combinations, very simple combinations that incorporate the movements that I have been going over in the previous weeks so far. So I won't be breaking down the actual technique for these movements because I've already done so. I will just link in the description below and in the video as we go through each of the movements. I'll link to the original videos with the full breakdown of each of these movements. So if you haven't had a chance to do them yet and you're new to this dance, you can go back to those videos and work on those before you start working on these combinations. For the combinations today, I will be using a rhythm track for Maxum rhythm, which is a 4/4 rhythm and one of the most common, if not the single most common rhythm found in the music that we use for belly dance. And this track is by Carmine from his Middle Eastern Rhythms for Practice album, which I highly recommend, and I will link it in the description below. This is a great album that you can use to practice dance or drumming if you're also a drummer. So for each combination, I will be stringing two of the movements together, and I'm going to try to use movements that are similar to each other so that we can not just get the movements themselves into our bodies, but also start to learn how to differentiate between them and contrast them. I'll be counting to 8 each time. And for the first 4 counts, we'll do the first movement. And then for the next 4 counts, we'll move on to the next movement. We will repeat that twice. And if the movement is bilateral, meaning there's a right and a left, we will do starting on the right for the first 2 rounds of the combination, and then we'll center ourselves right before the 1 count and start on the left for the next 2 combinations. For movements that don't have a right or a left, so they're more forward and back type movements, we will just repeat the combination 4 times since we don't have to switch sides. So I think that's all I needed to say before we get started. So let's just go ahead and get up and get started. We will start with a combination for hip hits and hip slides. Hip hits are sharp, pendulum-like movement. Hip slides are smooth, horizontal movement side to side. Starting on the right, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and slide, 6, 7, 8, and hits, 2, 3, 4, slide, 6, 7, 8, other side hits, 3, 4, and slide, 6, 7, 8, and hits, 2, 3, 4, and slide, 6, 7, 8. Now let's try our hip slides forward and back, and our pelvic releases and tucks or pelvic tilts. So this one, the transition is forward, back, forward, back. Don't go all the way back, and from here you can start your pelvic release and tuck, release and tuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, front, back, release, tuck, front, back, release, tuck, tuck, front, back, release, tuck, tuck, front, back, release, tuck. Now we'll go back to our hip hits side to side, but this time with the feet more narrow, but still the intention of moving the hips side to side in a sharp but pendulum-like motion. We'll do that for a count of 4. And then piston hips or up and down hips bending and straightening the legs to try to get the hips up and down, moving up and down without going side to side. So we'll do that for a count of 4. We'll do that twice, starting on the right. Center ourselves really quickly before the first count, and then start again on the left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and right, left, up and down, left, left again, left, up and down. Now to the left, right, and left, right, hip hits, piston hips. Let's take it from our piston hips and transition into hip twists. So right up, left up, right up, left up, right forward, left forward, right forward, left forward. We'll repeat that twice and then go on the other side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and right, left, twist, right, left, up, left, twist, right, left, other side, left, right, twist, left, and left, twist, left, right. For the last one, we'll do our hip lifts and drops. We'll do hip lifts for 4, hip drops for 4. Switch sides, do the same thing on the other side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lift. 2, 3, 4, drop. 6, 7, 8, lift. 2, 3, 4, drop. 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hip lift. 2, 3, 4, and drop. 6, 7, 8, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and drop. 6, 7, 8, and relax. Take a deep breath all the way in. And breathe all the way out. If you made it through all the way to the end of this video, give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. Keep practicing, keep using the combinations in your own time. And if you have any feedback or questions for me, post in the comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you want to learn belly dance from me online, whether in a group setting or a one-on-one, check out SharqiDance.com, link in the description below. I have tons of new classes coming up for January and February of 2022. I hope to see you there. Happy dancing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.